Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? What is happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot, and we are getting ready to do our weekly. Guess what? Tuesday is October 1st. Who knew? End of the year is here. You've been bullshitting around, well, you ain't got much time left to bullshit. I'm just saying. So, we are rolling from Monday through Tuesday. Monday the 30th, which is tomorrow, through Tuesday the 8th. I'm cheating. I got a calendar down here. Y'all can't see it, but I don't know the month like that. I'm sorry. I'm good. I ain't that good. I feel the frustration of some of y'all. It feels like some of y'all feel like you're spinning your damn wheels. Dealing with some knucklehead. Others of you are plotting ahead. Like, fuck everybody. I'm going to keep moving. If I got to mow you down, well, you've been warned to get out the way. You don't get out the way, you will get gored. Anyway, I ain't mad at that group of bulls. I ain't mad at you at all. I'm trying to do the same thing. It's proven to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But damn it, I have shined up my little horns. They are polished. And I am moving straight ahead. You get in the way? Oh well, I can't help you. This is going to be 9 cards for weekly update. October is going to come in here with a bang. Don't get that part twisted. Yeah, October's coming in with a bang. And as I just said, if you don't have your horns polished up, sharpened up, find a tree. If you've ever seen a real bull in real life sharpen their horns, it's something to see up against the side of a tree. At any rate, it's coming in with a bang. Do not forget, Taurus, this is your time. So don't let anybody try and steal your microphone, or your spotlight for that matter, and get all up in your way. You ask them nicely to move. They don't want to move. Once again, make sure your horns are sharpened up. This is definitely a week to get some rest, because people are going to try you. And I hate to say it, because I'm talking to me too. All right, let's see what we got for overall energy. Triumphant success. And love begins. Oh, come on now. So for Monday, fertility. Tuesday, shadow. Wednesday, balance. Thursday, partnerships and alliances. Friday, new beginnings. Saturday, material success and spiritual prosperity. Sunday, firm foundation. Monday, mental conflict. And next Tuesday, the 8th, the universe. So there's some completion here, and there's also some new start shit here as well. From the little deck, and of course this is an enhanced reading. A reminder, I don't do reversals. So now, triumphant success pulls the 10 of swords, and love begins. Pulls a 3 of coin. Oh shit now. Making plans. How about that? Fertility. Pulling the 3 of swords, shadow. Pulling the 5 of coin, balance. Pulling the 6 of swords, partnerships and alliances. Pulling the tower, new beginnings. Pulling the fool, a lot of major shit here, people. Material and spiritual prosperity. Pulls the 4 of wands, firm foundation. Pulls the star card, mental conflict. Pulls the king of swords in the universe. Pulls the 7 of swords. Let me do my shout outs. Hey Carolyn. Hey Kyle. Terry Garcia. What's happening, y'all? Hey. Housekeeping. Let me do this before I start the reading, because y'all don't know, I am so grateful and so humbled that y'all even take the time, even if it's just 2 minutes, to hear my butt sit up here and talk about what we doing, what we ain't doing. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. For now through the end of October 30th, not the 31st, I am doing $20 readings. I've done quite a few so far. I'm surprised, but Everybody so far has liked what they've gotten. I appreciate you for taking a chance on me. This is a talent that I'm just realizing in the last couple of years. So again, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, into the meat and the potatoes of the whole thing. So like I said, this is not the week for anybody to be fucking with a bull. Anybody feel like they want to be fucking with a bull is going to be in trouble. Period. End of discussion. That thing that we're so well known for, being blunt and straightforward, people don't like us because we're going to tell them which side the bear set in and how funky their shit is and how fucked up they are for fucking with us. I'm just saying. There are two stories here. So just be mindful of that. This is not going to resonate with everybody. The first story. Those of you that do not have a real severe focus on your romantic shit and you just kind of going freestyle at this moment, work is going to be a booger. And it's not going to be bad because of anything that you're doing. It's going to be that you are going to be the garbage man this week. You are going to be the one to have to clean up everybody else's shit. School teachers, doctors, nurses, schedulers, garbage men, I don't know, basketball players, whatever you are. This is going to be the week you're going to have to go in and clean up everybody else's shit. I'm just saying. And bulls don't like doing that. We're good at it, but that's not really what we like to do. Always, our main and primary focus is harmony, sitting in the grass, smelling the daisies and the weeds, and just sort of doing our bull thing. When people encroach on us in our territory, yeah, I'm talking football here, and start trying to throw flags and fouls on our shit, that's when you rile up a bull. And that's what's happening here this week. People are trying to rile up the bull because they ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm going to say this. I don't see the sun card on here, and I don't see the stand in your truth card here. However, those are two things that I would certainly be doing. Stand up in your truth. Make sure the sun is on your behind. And anybody got any questions, problems, and concerns, please direct them where they need to go. People are trying to deal with the same things that you're dealing with, Taurus, and they don't know how to. So they're just kind of, everybody just kind of like, I don't know what to do. And when they do something, it's a fucking mess. And we're the ones that are going to have to come in and clean it up. Just be aware of that. For those of you on the romantic side of the story, this is a week where you are going to come in contact probably with some of your exes, and at least one in particular, and they're going to come back with the, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Hang the phone up. Block the number. You ain't trying to hear, and I'm telling you you're not trying to hear because it's not coming from a sincere place. It's coming from a place of lack. So the person that we're talking about, however this is resonating with you, is coming at you from a place of lack because they're mad. You done turned off their radio station and went to something else, and you are not paying them one iota of attention. And whoever this is, however this is resonating with you, they're getting ready to show out and all kind of bullshit. Tell them to take that shit and go. I'm just putting it out there where it is. Your overall energy, the Ten of Swords on top of triumphant success is just what I'm talking about. People are going to try and make it feel like is there another app person this I done cleaned up? Sorry, Taurus, my phone. Let me throw this out there before I continue. Mercury retrograde, October 31st. You are and will be experiencing that firsthand right now. So if you got in your car this morning and it sounded like it wasn't getting ready to crank, and then after about 3 tries it did, Mercury retrograde. Thank you to the reader. I can't remember her name, but she appropriately named this Mercury retro shade because Mercury don't do shit but throw shade on all the shit you trying to do. Word up, head up. That's what's going on right now. I've been dealing with it for a week. Every time I did something, I had 2 readings to do yesterday. I'll promise you this phone acted a plumb fool. All week it's been good. Yesterday phone was like, fuck you, I'm not working. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. Overall energy, triumphant success. With the Ten of Swords, the success, this is what we feel and this is what we're projecting out here. However, what I started out with, Everybody trying to throw everything your way. And that's going to be how you running your overall energy this week. It's just going to feel like, excuse me, my language. Because if you can feel how I feel right now, I woke up this morning all nice and peaceful, made my little cup of coffee. Check it out. Had a cigarette. Everything was glorious. And then I said, okay, it's time to start reading. The minute I said Taurus, all shit kicked off. And this is it right here. You just shit coming from every direction. People asking you how and where and why didn't you like me no more? How come you disrespectful? And I'm sorry, I messed that up. Can you fix that for me? This is what you're going to be encountering this week. Just be aware of that. I'm telling you, get as much rest as you can get this week because people are just going to wear you out because they know, and understand this, don't take it wrong when people do this and they come to you. But they're coming to you because they know you can fix it. They already know they fucked it up. So the only other person probably in the office or in the clinic or wherever you happen to be is going to be you. And it'll be like, can you help me please? Just do it. Just do it. At the bottom end of your overall energy, some of you, this is the second story, are walking the path, you know, met somebody or you were getting ready to meet somebody. It feels like you've already met this person and they have some potential here. However, a lot of you are still kind of licking your wounds from somebody in the past. Just look at the card. Just know that the new emotions, you see all that water right there, that are coming in are going to help heal you. I know that sounds fucked up. And again, I hear a lot of people say, oh, you should be ready. You should wait at least 6 months after your last relate. Bullshit. The universe gives less than 2 fucks about your Rolex, your Invicta, whatever timepiece you're wearing. Time, understand, is created by man. The universe does not care. The universe operates on its own flow in its own time, if you will. And it doesn't care about what your watch says or how many days or months or weeks. When it's time for you to get into a new cycle, hook up with new people, get into new opportunities, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. And if it's been 1 day since you broke up or 1 year, what's happening is what's happening. The top end of the back end of the overall energy is you making plans. Some of you are going to be talking about taking trips with this new person. Maybe even some of you might be considering moving in. I don't feel like this is a total stranger up off the street. I think this is a person for a lot of you that you've known in another capacity, and now y'all are taking it a step further. So here's your making plans. As we get into tomorrow with Monday's energy, you heard me talking about that ex coming back. They want this. This is what they want right here. And I don't mean babies. They want to start over. They want to redo, and they want to see how fertile the ground is. However, Taurus is right here with that. No, you son of a bitch, I remember exactly what the hell you did to me 3 months ago. Don't try this shit with me. No, I'm still hurting. This shit still hurts. Go away. And that's exactly where you are, Taurus. Those of you that are in that energy. If an ex is coming back, the thing to keep in mind is, how did the relationship work before? And I'm not the one to say that a leopard can't change its spots. I believe people can change, but I believe it takes the very thing that we're talking about. It takes time, and it's not some shit that's just going to happen because you left them yesterday. I think when people get into that kind of energy, you know, where they want to hurry up and clean up, but they really aren't doing any of the inside work, that's them and their insecurity. Be mindful. Fuck what's on the card. Just deal with the card. It's swords. So whenever you're dealing with swords, the thing I always remember, even as your overall energy, this is about mental shit. And all too often, with the swords comes the mental manipulation. Somebody trying to mind fuck you to get on with their goals and their agenda. Be damned with your goals and your agenda. Just be mindful of that. Same thing that I just said. People coming at you from every direction. They fucked up their shit. Not you. They did. So that mental, you know, well, can you please help me? Nah, when we get here, and this might not be tomorrow, y'all. This might be Thursday. It might be next Thursday. But I'm putting it out here because the energy is here. They're going to come back and they're going to do, oh, I'm so sorry. I broke your heart. Yeah. Keep it moving. And that's exactly what it's telling you. Keep it moving. 5 of coins. Keep walking. Yep, been here, done this. Have a good day. And this is really the literal energy, even in the Rider-Waite tarot. Chick walking off with her shit. And how about you just sit there in your miseries? I'm going to keep this shit pressing. This is very much about everybody dealing with their demons. A lot of times we get back into old relationships right here. That bullshit that you know is bullshit, but we get back in it because we haven't dealt with our demons. You know this person, male or female, been fucking you and jerking your chain around forever. But because you haven't dealt with your demons yet, it makes it difficult to walk away. For those of you that are in that energy, I'm just going to put it where it is. If it was bad the first time, and you know there haven't been enough things or enough time to pass for that person to do the inside work. Keeping in mind what I just said about the universe and time. The universe don't care about time. However, if they haven't done the work, regardless of the time, if they have not done any kind of inside, and you know when somebody's being real with you and somebody's being authentic and truthful, and you know when somebody's bullshitting you, you're a bull. You should know. So heads up. If you got some shadow shit, some demons that you need to deal with it so you can do this in grace and style. I'm just saying, when we get to Wednesday's energy with the balance card, a lot of you, particularly in relationships, are trying to move out of the choppy into the calmer. And that requires balance. You got to have equal parts of air, water, earth, and fire in your life. Come on now. That has some balance. Talk about something else. You trying to balance that boat to get the hell out the choppy waters. You heard the word, balance. It requires balance to move out of the choppy into the calmer. You may not have it right here. You may still be a little off kilter and off balance. But to get this going in that direction where it's calmer, it's going to require you to get some balance. So, like I started out by saying, rest, people underestimate, and I'm probably the main culprit, but most people underestimate the benefit of getting in the bed and going to sleep. Because we usually get in the bed and go to sleep when we are dead ass exhausted and can't do nothing else but that. But intentionally and conscientiously saying, right now, I need a nap. I need to go lay down. That's something very different. And when you do it with the intent of resting your mind and resting your body, you get the full effect of it. And you don't make decisions that are just jackass. And it is far easier for you to get your balance. We do underestimate the value of resting and sleeping. So any rest, any sleep, the bull can get this week, take it. If it ain't nothing but a 10-minute nap in the parking lot at lunchtime, do it. It will help you stay focused. It'll help you not get caught up in everybody else's bullshit. And it will help you help them do what they're trying to do. When we get to Thursday's energy with the Tower on top of partnerships and alliances, that shake-up, it's right there. It is right there. However, this is not solely about the disruption that the Tower brings or the anger and the other shit. This is about what's happening after. You feel me? After everybody gets kicked out, it's the cleanup. There's going to be some emotional cleanup. Let's just kick this about. This is definitely related to you, to those of you that are dealing with transitioning out of one situation, trying to get yourself together and get into another situation because the opportunity is there. Don't be afraid of this. And once again, I started this whole conversation before I lay the card down. Sharpen your horns. And by that I mean get your conversation together. When Tom, Dick, and Harry, Susie, Jane, or whoever comes up, make sure you have your conversation tight and you know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, what you're saying. There are other partnerships and alliances to be made. Come on now. And that this is sitting underneath Monday's energy on Thursday. This is just telling me it's just going to be whoever this is. They're probably going to try and rope back around. Okay, well, They dog me out on Monday. I'll try and call back on Friday or Thursday or something. Maybe she'll be back. And you need to go ahead and kick it off. It's not a comfortable energy to be in, Taurus. It isn't. When you got to clean up everybody else's shit and your shit, and you have to deal with everybody else's emotional shortcomings, whatever they may be, and their insecurities, it's not easy because you got to deal with your own shit too. But, you know, now you got to deal with everybody else's shit because they're bringing it right to your door. Your challenge, your centerpiece, and this is on Friday, is going to be about taking that risk. Because a lot of you, let's come back here, a lot of you are afraid to have this power moment with that person. You are. You just are. You don't want to have it because you kind of on the inside somewhere, way in the back of the recesses of your mind, want to keep that door open because I'm getting the energy that whoever this is, the ex shoulda woulda been, cares about you, but for whatever reason they're not able to get it from here in their heart or in their head out here. So you're kind of stuck trying to figure out how they feel, where they're coming from, and a lot of you like, fuck that. I am not a mind reader. Come on now. I should not have to pull this out of you like I'm talking to my 8-year-old. I'm just saying. That's how a lot of you feel. The new beginnings, even if you can't see it, it's there. Even if it's just you cutting this person off, that is a new beginning. And that opens the door for opportunity. And that is your challenge for the next 9 or 10 days to figure out where the new beginnings are. And new beginnings, I mean fresh, funky, hot, out the oven, fresh. Not some old stale shit trying to redo itself. You can't bake bread again once it's been baked. Hello? You can't refry an egg once it's been fried. Hello? You can't refry no bacon. Once you fry it, once you cook it, it's done. If you try to do anything else to it now, you got a burnt, hot mess on your hands. Just saying. Keep that in mind. And just know your challenge this week is to see where the new beginnings are and to find out where the opportunity is so you can take that risk. It doesn't have to be an oh fuck risk where you don't understand the calculations and you don't see the strategy in it, but it should still be a risk that you take. Unknown. If I do this and I do this, I don't really know what the outcome is going to be, but I do know it's worked like this before. I'm telling you, if you're trying to go backwards in this new cycle and a new year coming up, a 0 year coming up, if you're trying to go back, and this is specifically for people that have been in situations, again, it's not going to resonate with everybody, these do-overs, trying to reheat mashed potato type shit. It's not going to. It's, for whatever reason, this person has served their point in your life, and it's time for them to move on. If they don't even realize it, you need to let them know. It was good while it lasted. Thank you very much. Bounce. Be gone. Saturday, material and spiritual. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, material and spiritual prosperity. Look at there. Whew. Isn't that nice about moving to the next level? I think when some of you clear this up, you will be able to easily walk into whatever it is. Like I said, a lot of y'all are dealing with this new person, and it's coming out of a different capacity. They may have been, and I'm gonna be honest, because people act like, oh, I would never talk to a client. Yeah, bullshit. Yes, you would. This is a person that you've been dealing with in another capacity, and now y'all realize, ooh, you kind of cute. Ooh, I like what you're talking about. This is definitely about that situation going up a level. With that comes material and spiritual prosperity. And again, I'm not necessarily talking about coin and paper, but material prosperity can also be the things that you have together or what you can build together. It's not just about the paper money and the coin. It's about the assets, the physical things that you have. What can you build together? We move in together. What do we have? How can we save? Where's the money? If we move to another place, what can we do there? That's material prosperity as well. I think once most of you get out of this old energy, it's not anything you can shake easily. Let's just talk about that. Mental shit, and for some of you, we stop it there, This may be an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For others of you, it might be an earth sign that's got a lot of air or fire in their natal chart. Well, their rising sign might be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Their moon sign might be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Just keep that in mind. Same with the fire signs. Shaking off old energy is not always easy, but you need to do your best so you can enter into whatever else you're trying to do with a clear head. Not even a clear heart, just a clear head. A lot of times, again, I'm looking at all these swords, that's that mental mind fuck shit, you know, and somebody coming back. They don't have to be an air sign, but they can have that quality somewhere in their natal chart, and they just trying to mind fuck you. Point blank, period. That it is what it is. When we get to Saturday's energy, it's about building a firm foundation. So this is feeling like those of you messing around with the new person are going to get right back here to your hopes and wishes and your dreams. But this has also got a little tinge of complacency in it, and about not having complacency. If you want to do something different, you're going to have to come up and do something a little differently to get something different. So you can't enter into something new the same way you entered into something old. So you can lay there and be complacent if you want to, counting all your little stars and all your little hopes, wishes, and dreams, and thinking you're going to enter into this new thing the same way. It's not going to happen. In order to happen, you're going to have to get up off the booty and do it. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. What the hell? So my phone decides that another application is using the microphone, which means you can't hear me. Shut the phone off, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Taurus, that complacency, that's what we're talking about. You can sit there this time, we talking about new shit now. You can sit there this time and be like, I wish my hopes and wishes come true. That's not going to help you create the firm foundation you're looking for. You're going to have to get up off the duffers and do some work. I'm just saying. And it's also talking about inside work. Girlfriend's laying on her back. Woo. It's about doing some of that inside work. And we come right back up here to the new beginnings, your challenge. And about clearing out that old shit so you can see opportunity and take that risk. Don't get caught up just because you got them. Oh, I wish for this and I'm hoping for that. No. Yeah, you can wish and hope all you want to. Don't get complacent. Get up off your butt and make some shit happen. New person coming in, you're going to have to show them. You can't be acting all tired, worn out, like, you know, you just been drugged through the mill, because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that just yet. Especially if this is some new shit going on. You need to come into this clear. You need to come in this ready to work. I know you're like, nah, I'm not working on a relationship. Yeah, relationships are work. Don't get that part twisted. For others of you, this is resonating for work as well. Do not think, you know, I want that promotion. And then that's all you're doing is just talking about, I want that promotion. And you ain't doing shit to get that promotion. That means you're going to have to dust off the resume, probably rework the resume. We're in Mercury retrograde. I know this don't happen to the 31st. Yeah, you got 3 or 4 weeks prior to Mercury going retrograde for Mercury to start trying to figure out which way it's going to Mercury retrograde in. So we're in that energy. Don't think you're going to get this job because you cute. It ain't going to happen. Oh, they like my bushy tail. Nah, no, you're going to have to put some work in. So just know, and I have to hear this too, because I'm lazy as hell. I'm a Taurus, don't get that part twisted. I'm lazy as hell. I am the greatest thing in the world. You should just hire me. Don't nobody care how great I think I am. They need me to see me do the work. Same issue here for those of you trying to get promoted, move up, move on, however that's resonating with you. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the 7th, mental conflict. You had to get frosty, Taurus. And this is really relating more to work than relationship. You have to get frosty at work. I know we like all the warm, fuzzy shit, and we want all our friends around us. We want to chit-chat around the coffee pot, water fountain, whatever. you're going to have to get frosty at work. There are changes in work. I know there are. Everybody's experiencing big changes. A lot of places, people are moving on. There are people just transferring out, getting other jobs, whatever. And for a lot of Taurus, because of the nature of what we are and who we are, we ain't trying to change, and let's just keep it going like we're going and hopefully something. No, you're going to have to get frosty. When you're getting into the month of October, as far as business and work is concerned, you're going to have to really tighten up. I said in another personal reading I did yesterday, this is a good time to kind of shut down conversations about what your plans are. If you got plans, keep it to yourself. And let's just keep this strictly business. Just the facts, ma'am. Nothing but the facts. You need this energy. And again, it's more air energy. But this is really about you tightening up the mental aspects. I said it before I laid the cards down. You're going to have to get up, unfortunately, out of your warm little meadow where all the flowers are blooming and just laying there and just trying to find your little block of cheese. And you're going to have to sharpen your horns, and you're going to have to get on your A game, because there are people that are just trying to slide by. And at the end of all of this, we come right back to this air card. You got too many things coming at you at one time. So when we get into the first full week of October, which will be the 7th, tighten it up. You ain't booking no bullshit from nobody. Look, damn it, you asked me to do some work, so quit talking to me and let me do the work. That kind of energy. That in turn is going to cause some mental conflict. Let's just be real. These are people that you know and you like and you work with, and you don't want to have to put the hammer down on them, but people are bullshitting. And it's the end of the year. You know how people get. They want to go on vacation. They've been grinding and sludging all summer, the hot and this and that and the other, tornadoes and floods, whatever. And so this is going to cause you some mental conflict, Taurus. Just be aware of that, because you don't want to have to just gore everybody in your way. However, it's about self-preservation at this point. And in order for you to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish and also need to accomplish, you're going to have to tighten it up. And this is going to resonate a little bit into relationships. You need to get serious, especially if this is somebody new, about what your expectations are. If it is not cool for somebody to be telling you, I'm going to call you at noon, and then they don't call you till 3 o'clock the next day, you need to put the hammer down on that bullshit now. Don't have me sitting by my phone waiting on you to call me, and I'm walking around looking at my cell phone like I'm stupid, and you don't call. You're going to have to put the kibosh on that. And people are going to try you, Taurus. This energy right here is all about testing and trying you and where you are with your shit. Just throwing it out there. Do not let the mental conflict get you all bamboozled with a bunch of dumb shit. As we get into Tuesday's energy of the following week, which is the 8th, it's about the universe. So this is about the completion of some things and the knowledge of knowing new things are coming. But with that, you know you're going to have people in the background popping shit. My advice to you is more air energy. So just know, let's just stop right here. You walking into mental mind fuck energy. That's all this is. People trying to mind fuck you because they can't unfuck their own mind. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know how else to say it. That's the energy slapping me in my face right now. This is people trying to get over because of their lack of. Not you. So don't get to getting all up in your feelings, Taurus, and get all bullish and I'm not doing nothing right. No, it's not you. It is not you. And I know it's not you because Uranus is in our sign. So we're already on edge. We are already double checking our work. We are already making sure, we combed our hair and put our deodorant on. We are already doing that because Uranus has just kicked our ass from one end of the universe to the other for the last 3 months. That is what it is. So it's not you. You're already aware of the changes you're trying to make, the changes you need to make. So don't let anybody else come around trying to mind fuck you with their bullshit. When you see this going on, keep moving. Keep moving. It's mind fuck energy. People trying to act like they talking about you. Right when you walk in the room, the conversation stop. Keep it moving. Put a smile on your bull face and keep it moving. People are dealing with their own insecurities because unlike us, they probably have spent the summer bullshitting around doing a whole bunch of crazy shit and didn't do any inside work because they were too busy at the beach doing some bullshit. I'm just saying. And so now, those signs that have been doing the work, which is probably going to fall more in the realm of water and earth signs, The fire and air signs like, oh yeah, we didn't do any work this year. We've been bushing around. And now they want to blame it on you. Don't go for it. Don't fall for it, because it's all about where you are mentally. And if you are mentally in a good place because you have been doing the inside work, and you know when you see bullshit, stop them in their tracks. It's going to have some repercussions, Taurus. Don't think that it's not. People don't want to hear you telling them no. You don't want to hear nobody telling you no. Let's be for real. So when you get kicked off in this energy and you got to start telling people no, expect some tears. Expect some angry words from folks, because they don't want to hear you telling them no. But as I said, before I laid the cards out, you need to sharpen up your horns this week and have your conversation ready. So when people come with that bullshit that you're so well versed in, you can just tell them to take it and eat it. Keeping it real, people. Keeping it real. Meditation is not going to hurt you this week. Most of you, I'm sure, drive or take a train or a bus. Use that time wisely. Do not be sitting there looking around, spaced out. Get your mind right before you get into work. Know that you are going to go into battle when you go to work or school this week. Just get your mind right. I don't mean be defensive, because I don't see that card sitting up here on the board where the guy with the wine card, I forget which one, the 5 or the 6, where he's, you know, with the wine trying to defend him. No, I don't mean get defensive. I mean just be on your P's and Q's. So when people start trying to throw tomatoes at you, you can be like, okay, that tomato was a little ripe. You got more. And when people know that you're ready for them and they bullshit, they back that up. So just be prepared. Relationships, you know, you don't want to have that cold energy, but you need to have it right now, so that as you get towards the end of the year, you're not dealing with a whole lot of unnecessary bullshit because you didn't say anything on the top end. That's where that is. And I don't mean be mean either. You don't have to be mean to tell people how you feel or where you're coming from, but you also don't have to get into a whole lot of emotional extra. And some people are going to try and come with that emotional extra, begging and pleading. They didn't want to hear you when you were begging and pleading, but somehow they expect that you're going to sit down and listen to them. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. Let them figure it out. That's just how this is, and that's just where the energy is. Don't forget, your challenge for the next 9 or 10 days is to seek out the new opportunities and the new beginnings, and be brave enough to take that risk. Be a fool. I know it's kind of contraindicating every other thing that I said, but really taking that risk and being a fool and getting what you're trying to get. That's all this is about. Getting what you're trying to get, and being and living your best life. That's what it's about. Let's see what the oracles is talking about today. Fake it till you make it. Hello. Get a new story. Time for crayons. Mentors and role models. Damn it, I'm pulling another one. Ask your spirit helpers. Come on now. Fake it till you make it, people. Those of you who are desperately trying to get out of that old relationship energy and get into some new shit, fake it till you make it. Put that mask on, smile, hello, fluff up the bushy tail, put it in some water, clean it up, and fake it till you make it. Don't let this person know that you're not trying to be about you and being happy and being on your way. I think when that past energy sees that and feels that about you, they will keep it moving and give you the room that you need to walk the hell on. I'm going to just put that there. Get a new story. Same thing. Trying to back up into them old relationships. I get it. Don't think I don't get it. Don't think I'm sitting here preaching to you. I'm talking to more me than you anyway. Get a new story. Old trying to come back in. No, not working. I need a new story. And you see the little hourglass there. It takes time to get that new story. However, it does not take time to start talking that new story. You need to start thinking and talking new story. Now, it's going to take you some time to actually be in that new story, But now is the time, trying to move something up to the next level. Now is the time to be talking that new story. Time for crayons. Is what I've been saying. It don't have to just be a nap. Damn it. Get one of them apps on your phone and play a game. On break. Go just dump your brain and just go play a game and let the game kick your ass. What you want me to say? You be mindful of that R up there in the sunshine. Let's just talk about Mercury retrograde for a hot second. When you get into this retrograde energy, there ain't a whole lot of shit you can do. You just can't. There ain't nothing you can do. So as things do what they doing, my phone, for example, just decided it's going to take a vacation because it don't feel like being bothered with my ass. That's the time for me to just go get the crayons and do something else for a minute. And that's exactly what I did. You don't know, it's almost an hour between the first part of this video and this part because I'm like, fuck it. I can't fuck with this phone right now. I can't do shit with it. So as things like that come up, you see that R in the sunshine, it is Mercury retrograde time. Just get your crayons. Fuck it. You can't do shit. Mercury gonna do what it's gonna do. Everybody else gonna do what they gonna do. Go get something, do something else. Have some fun. Express your creativity. Mentors and role models for those of you that are trying to get that promotion. Down here where I was talking about, you know, you want that promotion, but you don't want to dust off your resume and none of the rest of that shit. Go get some damn help. Go talk to these people that have been there and done that. They can help you. I know Taurus ain't the biggest one for asking for help. But now is the time to ask for help. Everybody asking you for something. Why won't you ask somebody for something? Just putting it out there. Everybody wants you to clean up their shit. Let's have a little quid pro quo, since that happens to be in the news right now. Okay, I help you clean up your shit. Why don't you look at my resume and tell me what's wrong with it? Simple. But it's these people right here, the mentors and role models, that help you see things like that. So seek them out, so you can get the help that you need, so you're not stuck in this little energy trying to spin around and figure some shit out on your own. At the end of all of this, ask your spirit helpers. They will help you. And in that time, in the car, on the train, on the bus, going to work, coming home, a simple prayer to whoever you're praying to. I need a little help. Just help me get over this hump. Just help me get past this part. They're right there for you. I promise you they are. Taurus, you know I love you. It's going to be good. Just make sure you are prepared this week. Have your conversations ready. Again, where you need to fake it till you make it, do it. Don't let the enemy see you sweating. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't you dare shed a tear over shit. Your future is wide open and you can do whatever you want to with it. Good luck to you good luck to those of you trying to move this new relationship up to the next level. It will work. You're going to have to lay out some ground rules. That person is probably going to do the same, but this is fire. This is action. So be prepared. And like I said, have your conversation ready for the week. I love you guys. Have a good week and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye y'all.